Okay. So then the next one, that is MSc. So MSc for the 30 marks. So this particular 30 marks includes the syllabus of first 3 units. So MSc is basically based on the 3 units. With the help of ISC and MSc, you have to get minimum 20 marks. So if you are absent for the MSc, then you are not able to get the 20 marks and you will by default detain. So just keep in mind that you have to appear for ISC also, MSc also, and ESC at the end for 50 marks. So these are the particular papers related to the ESC, that is end semester exam. And out of that, we have to just get the 20 marks. So 20 marks and 20 marks passing, that is 40 marks. Total passing is included in our syllabus for theoretical subject. So separate passing, that is combination of ISC and MSc 20 marks and ESC for 20 marks. So separate passing of 40 marks we have included in our syllabus. Then second subject, that is advanced data structure. So it is having again same structure. And third subject, that is program elective. So for this particular semester, we have the program elective as knowledge discovery. So it includes the some part related to the data analytics, pre-processing, and some part related to the machine learning. So in the same common elective for all, that is knowledge discovery. So again, this particular elective having the ISC, MSc, and ESC pattern. The next one, that is in the NEP 20, that is in new education policy, the 40% weightage must be given to the NPTEL courses. That is whatever the SWAYAM or NPTEL courses. So student have to give the how to enroll the particular NPTEL course of 12 week and how to get the certificate for that particular NPTEL service certificate. Okay. So whatever the marks which are getting after getting the certificate. Okay. So if you are fail to get the certificate, you have to just include the status in your mark sheet as fail or absent, because the dollar sign indicates that as per the criteria of NPTEL SWAYAM exam certification, if student fail in earning the NPTEL or SWAYAM certificate, then he or she will be marked as absent in the mark sheet of that semester and need to re-enroll to the next semester so as to get the NPTEL or SWAYAM certificate. So you have to just carefully do the assignments, see the videos for each and every week, and after based on that, you can get the you have to just face the exam, which may be organized by the TCS on the ION Center, like our government exams, and you have to just appear to that and you have to get the certificate. So unless and until you are getting the certificate, this particular subject marks are not in filled in that particular category. ओके. आता एखादा म्हणेल की मी 40च्या वर मार्क पडलेत मला, पण मला सर्टिफिकेट जनरेट झालं नाही. कसं होतं की इंटरनल एक्झाम हॅव्हिंग द 20 marks passing and that is based on the assignment, it will have the evaluation of 20 marks, and based on the whatever the exam which is taken by the NPTEL, it is having the evaluation 20 marks. So this particular evaluation, both head must be passed, then only the certificate get generated. Okay, so you have to just take care that you have to regularly solve the particular assignment and you have to get the certificate. Okay, so we'll just discuss more a bit little in detail regarding the elective, that is NPTEL courses, after the discussion of this whole syllabus. The next one, that is a research methodology. So research methodology basically having the ISC of 50 marks. So based on whatever the contents we just learn, we are having the MCQ test, and based on that, we'll just give the ISC marks of 50. Okay, so there is no theory paper for that. Again, laboratory 1 is based on mathematical foundation of computer science and advanced data structures subject. Okay, so whatever the two core subjects are there, based on that, this particular laboratory is given. So total 8 experiments from the advanced data structure and 4 experiments from the mathematical foundation of computer science. You have to implement that, and so you can use any language, C, C++, Java, Python, whichever language you are comfortable. You can just use it, implement that particular whatever assignment, and just submit that particular assignment with printout, so that the particular assessment is done for the ISC out of 50 marks. The next one, that is skill laboratory 1. So skill laboratory 1 is based on the different experiments related to the machine learning and networking, because it is basically based on the electives. So whatever the training data or testing data, or you have to just take the input from the for the pre-processing. So all this particular small experiments we can able to conduct inside the particular laboratory, say, skill laboratory 1, and you have to just give that particular experiments for the 25 marks. Again, so this is the laboratory 1 experiments. Then these are the skill laboratory. Then you have to give the seminar. So what is the purpose to keep this particular seminar for the first semester? So in the second year, we have our dissertation work. So basically, we in research we just call as dissertation work. So instead of saying that project, we can just call it as a dissertation. So in that particular dissertation, you have to just identify the particular topic. You have to submit the synopsis, and based on that particular synopsis, you have to work throughout the year. So for drafting that particular, or for finding the topic, and for submitting the synopsis, we require to search the domain. So domain means what? Suppose anybody is interested in the cloud computing. So cloud computing is one domain. If anybody is interested in the IoT, so IoT is another domain. If anybody is interested in security, security is another domain. Again, if anybody is interested in machine learning is another domain. If somebody is interested in quantum computing, so it is another domain. Somebody is interested in semantic mining, or text mining, or data mining. So these are the multiple domains. Or suppose somebody is interested in data analytics. So you have to just, depending on your interest, you have to search the domain. So we have a feel that we are compatible in the particular cloud computing. So you can choose the cloud computing domain. Somebody says that I am compatible in the machine learning. So you can just choose the machine learning domain. And based on this particular domain, you have to choose the topic. So inside the research methodology, I will tell you how to choose the particular topic, which are the websites from which we can just choose search the particular papers, and based on that we can just go further by selecting the particular topic. So after selecting the particular topic, you have to read that particular papers. So many research papers are there. So you have to read that particular papers, and based on that particular reading, you have to find the drawbacks of that particular papers. And based on that drawbacks, you have to propose a new system where that particular drawbacks you are going to remove, which is nothing but your dissertation work. So in this particular seminar 1, you have to just identify the particular domain, you have to search the topic, and you have to just find the particular proposed work by finding the limitations. So this is the particular scope related to the seminar one. And at the end of the particular seminar one, you have to give the presentation and you have to submit the report related to our finding. Okay, so whatever the research you have just done throughout the semester, you have to just find that particular by just submitting the particular content, and you have to give the detailed presentation related to it, and we have to just submit the report. So these are the particular contents related to the seminar one. Then again, inside the NEP, we are having one more subject, which is nothing but the stress management by yoga. That is, nowadays we are having a lot of stress due to any work tension or family tension or anything. So we are just introducing the particular subject under the liberal learning, that is stress management by yoga. So there are the different types of the yogas, and that particular types you can able to learn by using the particular yoga. So one particular course coordinator will teach you the yoga. So which are the types of the yogas, how they are, what is the exact position, and so on. And finally, we can just take one particular ISC based on that, and we will get the 50 marks evaluation. And the last course of the first semester, that is professional ethics for the research. So here inside this particular subject, you have to just bound with the particular ethics related to the research. That is, what are the things which are included in the research, what are the things to do, which are the things which we don't want to do, and so on. So whatever are the ethical aspects related to the research, we have to just focusing on that, and based on that, we can just take one particular MCQ test and we can just give the evaluation related to the ISC. So either that particular teacher take the particular test, or they can just give the assignments, and they can give the submission related to that particular assignments. So these are the particular contents which can be just covered inside the semester first. So 3 theory subject, 1 NPTEL course, and others courses, though 2 practical labs and other courses related to the research and yoga. So these are the particular contents related to the first semester. Then in second semester, we have the same pattern. So 3 theory subjects, so software architecture, network engineering and management, and program elective 3. So in this particular program elective 3, we are just dealing with the subject, that is data preparation and analysis. So this is the particular course which is very much required while you are just performing the or visualizing the particular results, or you are just doing the training related to your data. Okay. So inside the program elective 4, again we are having the NPTEL course. So this particular NPTEL course may be related to your interests. That is, so in the first semester you can just take the computer network and internet protocol, and in the second semester you can just take the introduction of internet and internet of things. So these are the very simple subjects, so you can easily score the more marks in that particular subject. So last year many students got the 95 marks in the NPTEL, because they are just rigorously see the videos, they are just submitting the assignments, so they can get the 91, 95 also they are just getting. So these are the very easy NPTEL courses. And one more, that is NPTEL course in the second semester, that is based on the open elective. So inside the open elective means what? The courses which are not from the computer, it is from the allied branches. So you can just, these are the particular list of the courses. You can just choose the any course from this particular list. Or if you find that another branch or another course is available, which is very easy, you can just enroll for that particular course. But condition is that that particular course must be of 12 week, so that we can get the evaluation of 3 credits for that particular course. Okay. Then again here 2 labs are there, that is laboratory 2 and skill laboratory 2. And we are having the IPR subject, then seminar 2 and the technical paper writing. So these are in the seminar 2. Now, after finding this particular proposed work inside this particular semester, in the next semester, we have to draft the synopsis. So we have to just find the introduction, literature review, that is, we have to just find the relevant papers. And based on that, we have to just design the particular proposed system diagram. And we have to just design the modules, then which are the software, hardware requirements. And based on that, we can just do the planning and we can just give the references. So at that time, I will tell you how to design, how to do the particular, or how to find the particular synopsis and so on. Okay. So don't worry, I'm there. Then, so these are the particular contents related to the second semester. Then inside the third semester, that is in the second year, we are having only 3 subjects. One is your open elective. Again, it is from NPTEL. One is seminar 3. So seminar 3 here, what we require? After submission of the synopsis, we required to submit, or we required to just submit the review paper. So based on the literature review which are carried out while preparing the particular synopsis, we have to just submit the review paper to the either journal or to the conference, and we have to publish that. So this is the ultimate output for this particular seminar 3. And in the dissertation phase 1, we have to complete our 50% of the modules. So suppose I am having the 6 modules, then 3 modules we have to complete in the first semester, 3 modules we have to complete in the second semester. Okay. And in the fourth semester, we are only having the dissertation phase 2. That is only project. Okay. So our lectures and practicals are bound limited to the first 2 semesters only. That is first year only. So in the second semester only you have to appear for, once you submitted the synopsis, you have to appear for the seminar, mid-semester presentation, end semester presentation, and the whatever the dissertation phase exam. That's it. That is 4 to 5 times, not more than that. So second year is you have to just focus on the only projects, and in first year we have the subjects. So our syllabus is more simpler than other university syllabus. So we are having only 4 theory heads, and others are the only practical based or ISC based theory heads. So no need to worry about that particular subjects. So from that particular theory heads, again, we are having the 2 NPTEL courses. So no need to worry about that NPTEL courses. Again, it is having the MCQ exams. So we are having only 3 subjects for first semester, 3 subjects for second semester, having the ISC, MSc and ESC pattern. Okay, so after ending of each and every unit for each and every course, the course teacher will give the questions. So your task is just to prepare that particular questions, and you have to appear for the exams. Okay. So this is the bucket related to the program elective. So we have just chosen the very simple courses, that is knowledge discovery and the data preparation and analysis for the second semester. Then this is the program elective bucket. So what is the concept of the NPTEL or SOEM courses? So I will just show one particular NPTEL or SOEM course, then only you can able to recognize that what is the benefit related to the particular subjects or NPTEL courses. Okay. So I will just show the overview how the particular structure is and which website we have to just search and how to bound that to that particular website. So first step, we have to just log in with your Gmail account or Google account. Or if you are having Microsoft account, you can just have a login with that. Or if you want to just create your own account on the NPTEL, you can just create that also. Okay. So this is the particular courses. So suppose I want to just search for my one particular course. So suppose I have just searched for one particular course which is I already completed. For example, I will just take the course that is Introduction to Research. Okay, so this is 8 week here, but your courses are 12 week. Okay, so once you included in that particular course, first step you have to join that particular course, whichever suggested in our syllabus. Then weekly the particular assignments are released. So these are the particular 8 week course. That's why these are the particular assignments of total 8 weeks. So I will just increase the font. Okay, so week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So these are the particular 8 week course. That's why 8 week assignments are there. If you are having the 12 weeks, then 12 week assignments are there. So every week they are just releasing one particular week contents. So whenever you have just browse inside that particular week, you are having the multiple tabs. So suppose I just click on the part 1. So inside the part 1, you will get such videos. Okay, so such videos are there. So these are the particular videos which are just designed for your convenience. And based on these particular videos, they are just asking to submit the particular assignments. So each assignment is having either 8 to 9 or 10 questions, and they are just evaluated for the 100 marks. Okay, so these are the particular questions. So based on that particular assignment, so our task is just to watch the video. So every day, if you are watching only one video, then it is sufficient. So that particular video having the length 30 minutes or 40 minutes. So you have to just every day just watch the that particular video, just write the notes related to the important points, and you can easily get the answers related to this particular assignment. So after submission of the deadline, it will just display the particular course, whatever the assignment scores. So for example, this is my progress. Okay, so whatever the courses which you have visited, that particular course, it will just show, and whatever the scores you are getting, that particular course, whatever the scores, it will just display over here. Okay, so such things we can able to display, and based on that, the criteria for the certification is given on the first page. Okay. Okay, so all the data, deadlines, all the things which are already given by the NPTEL. So there are the TCS centers which are available inside the Kolhapur city. Again in Satara, in Sangli, maybe in Sangli. I'm not sure. In Pune also there are the, so you can just choose any center and you can just give the exam related to. In Mumbai also there are the centers. So whichever the place you are comfortable, you can just give the exam on that particular center, no problem, and you can get the particular certificate. Okay. Again, for SC and ST student, we the whatever the payment amount, there is a discount for in the payment amount, and for others, the fee is 1,000 or 1,100 rupees. Okay, and here we just discuss what is the certificate criteria for this particular exam. Okay. So the certificate criteria means what? In assignment, you have to get the 30 marks, 40% marks, and in a certificate also, you have to get the 40% marks. Okay. So this is the particular contents related to the NPTEL course. So for example, and after completing this particular course, you will get the NPTEL course certificate regarding this. So this is the particular course where joining is free and you have to just pay for the exam. But now first semester, the NPTEL course enrollment date is already over. It is in the July. So suppose if you want to enroll for the particular course, whichever we have, for example, this, then in that particular case, we have to go to the particular NPTEL Plus portal. Okay, so this is the particular URL for that particular. So I will just paste it this particular URL inside the chatbot. Okay, so from this particular URL, you have to just pay the enrollment fee as 3,000 rupees. And after that, you have to complete all the modules and just enroll for the proctor exam. So this particular exam is from your own PC. So there are the stringent rules for that. That is, you have to just have the maximum bandwidth. Then you don't have to move here and there. You don't have to just say any particular word in between the exam period and so on. And after that, the results get display and the certificate get issued to you. Okay, so this is the another way. So if you don't want to enroll for this particular semester for the computer network and internet protocol, you can just enroll in the next semester, no problem. But for this particular semester, your status is marked as absent. Okay. So this is the first thing which I want to just tell regarding the computer networks and internet protocol. Okay. So this is the particular first elective second for this particular semester. Okay. So course is very much simple. So whatever we learn in the inside the computer network and internet protocols, same contents are there, but with addition of few things. So these are the particular syllabus related to our course. So NPTEL course, you have to pass it. Unless and until you get the certificate, your marks are not entered. Okay, so courses are very much easy. Only required to just focus on your study. That is, every day you have to just see the video and just do the notes. And at the time of exam, you have to just read that particular notes and go to the exam. That's it. You will get minimum 90 marks in that particular NPTEL courses. So these are the scoring courses which we have just included in our syllabus. So is there any doubt related to up to this, related to the syllabus?
No, sir.
No,
Okay.
sir.
No, sir.
Okay. So here we will just start. So for this particular semester, I'm just taking two courses. First one, that is advanced data structures, and second one, that is most important, that is research methodology. Okay. So we will just finish first our ADS, and then we'll just start with the research methodology. So inside the research methodology, I will tell how to search the research papers. Then I will tell how to find how to read the particular research papers. Then how to take the help of different AI tools for the research. That is, we have to just use the different AI tools, which are just helpful for our research. Then how to formulate our, or how to just extract the limitations or drawbacks of current work, so that we can able to improve that particular contents in the research. So we can able to focus on that in the research methodology. Okay, so we just starts with our subject, that is advanced data structure. So it is having the ISC 20 marks, MSc 30 marks, and ESC having the 50 marks, and few laboratory experiments under the lab work. Okay, so this is the particular syllabus related to the advanced data structures. So whatever the simple data structure we have already learned inside the second year. Okay, so second year we are having the stack, queue, then different sorting algorithms, different trees, then binary trees, then different graphs, and so on. Okay. So similar to that, we are having 6 units related to the advanced data structures. So the data structures which we have not covered inside the UG, but it is very much similar to that particular data structures. So we'll just see that particular. So first unit is related to the external sorting. So external sorting means what? Whatever the sort algorithms which are available for the sorting the content which are stored on the hard disk. Okay, so whatever the algorithms we have just seen inside the second year, it is related to the loaded data inside the main memory, that is internal memory. So here inside this particular chapter, we just see which are the different algorithms which can be used for sorting the external storage data, that is whatever the data which is stored on the hard disk. So we just see that. Then hashing. So hashing includes again data storage into the multiple blocks based on the different hash functions. Then trees includes the different terminologies related to the trees. Then what are the traversals related to trees? What is meant by binary tree? How to construct that particular tree, and so on. Then fourth unit is related to the efficient binary search tree. So efficient binary search tree, that is, we can just search the particular data within the tree by just constructing binary search tree, as well as we can just perform the different operations related to the binary search tree. Again, it includes the AVL and red black tree. So all the details we will just cover inside the unit number 4. Then unit number 5th is related to the digital search structure. Okay, so digital search structure includes the introduction, then which are the different operations, then binary tries, compressed tries, and so on. So all this particular we just cover. And last unit is related to the graph. So BDS, then BFS and DFS, then what are the graph terminology, how to just represent that particular graphs. So all these particular things we can just cover inside the. For reference, we just use this particular book, that is the book on advanced data structure by the Rima Thareja by the Oxford University Press. So whatever the chapters I have just shared, so these are the particular chapters related to that particular book. So book is not available at all on the internet. Book is not available. The PDF is not available on the internet. Book is not available inside the local storage stores. So that's why I have just taken that particular book from the Pune, and I have just scanned that particular chapters which are required for us. So I just scan the contents which are in our syllabus only, and I have just circulated that particular contents. Okay, so your task is just to download that particular contents and just keep on over your mail or your Google Drive and so on. So I am not sharing the particular contents again. So it is your duty to just download the particular content and just keep for your access. So once the unit is completed, you can just take the print. So it is very much useful for reading the particular content. So clarity of that particular contents again very good. So we just starts with our first unit, that is the external sorting. So I will just okay. So this is the particular book which is given by the particular Rima Thareja. So advanced data structures. So this particular first PDF includes only one unit related to the particular external sorting. So inside this particular external sorting, we just see introduction, then k-way merge sort, then two-way merge sort, then three-way merge sort, four-way merge sort, again merging run, time complexity, buffer handling mechanisms, and run generation. Okay. So let's see one by one. So what is meant by sorting? So basically, whenever we just deal with the sorting, just wait, I will just connect with the okay, so we'll just finish the first theory. So the term sorting means we have to just organize the particular elements. So for example, suppose I am having the elements from 1 to 10 and I want to just sort the particular elements, then I can sort it by just order, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If I want to just sort in the descending order, then I can just sort 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, and so on up to 1. So the sorting means what? We have to just organize the particular elements with the numbers or with the alphabets. either in ascending order or descending order. So ascending order means what? Lower to higher. Descending order means what? Higher to lower. So whenever we want to just sort the particular content, we are having only two types of the sorting. So first sorting, which is nothing but internal sorting, and second one, that is external sorting. So internal sorting means what? The internal sorting is concerned with the order of elements which are present in the computer memory. That is the particular contents which are available either in the variable or which are loaded inside the main memory, and we want to apply the specific sorting algorithms on that particular content. So it includes the bubble sort or insertion sort or selection sort or heap sort and so on. So this is nothing but the particular sorting. Okay, so I think my whiteboard is visible to you. Just reply.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes,
So
sir.
here, two types of the sortings are there. That is internal sorting, and second one, that is external sorting. Okay, so internal sorting means what? Whatever the contents which are loaded inside the main memory. So suppose this is the main memory, and these are the particular contents. That is 10, 2, 3, 8, 7. So whatever the algorithms which can be applied on this particular contents, and we can able to sort the particular contents like this. That is 7, 8, and 10. So this is called as particular internal sorting. So all the data which is stored inside the main memory. External sorting means what? Suppose we are just storing the large amount of data on the hard disk. So this is the hard disk. Suppose 1 GB data is stored on that particular hard disk. And suppose I want to apply the sorting on this particular data. So at that time, what I require? I'm not able to load this 1 GB data inside the main memory at one time, because memory size is not much enough to store that particular data. So in that particular case, what we require? We have to divide this 1 GB data into the number of blocks. So this is the one block having the 100 MB. Then this is the second block. This is the third block up to 10th block. So 1, 2, 3 up to 10. And on this particular block, we have to apply the particular sorting. So apply the sorting on this particular block. So one block we just sort it. Then after we just sort the another block. After we sort the another block. After we sort the another block. And finally, we have to just apply the one algorithm for combining and sorting. So we just apply the simple algorithm to combine the all sorting, and we can again apply the sorting so that whole 1 GB data that can be just sorted. So this particular block is nothing but we can call it as a run. Okay, so आपल्या book मध्ये run हा keyword आहे. So run is nothing but it is a block. So one particular block is called as run. So that particular block is nothing but it is a chunk of data which is stored on the hard disk for processing. Okay, so we can just apply the separate run to sort the simple block of that particular data, and after that we can just merge the particular data and apply the sorting. So this is nothing but the external sorting. So this whole mechanism is called as external sorting. So that particular external sorting we can able to apply inside the particular this chapter. Okay, so internal sorting techniques are insufficient for sorting these huge files since they require the large memory to store the entire data into the file. Okay, so for that, just keep in mind, you just mute your mic. Okay, so external sorting is nothing but here, when we apply the external sorting, where we have the very large amount of the data which is available, which cannot fit in the memory. So whatever the huge data, 1 GB data is not at all fit inside your memory at one time. So in that particular case, we have to store the data on the external storage, and block by block, we have to just get that particular data from the disk and load inside the main memory, and we can apply the sorting. So this is nothing but the external sorting. So after sorting each and every block, that block is called as run. Okay, so run is nothing but it is a sorted block. So run means what? Run is nothing but it is a sorted block. So this is called as run. So after sorting this particular whole amount of data, this block is called as run. So run is nothing but the sorted block. So these are the particular concept which we can just use inside our programming. Okay. So first one, that is KV merge sort. So merge sort we have already learned in the UG. Okay. So what is the scenario of that particular merge sort? Here inside the particular merge sort, okay, so merge sort means what? Inside the merge sort, first we have to just have the data. We can just divide it into the two parts, then two parts, and then we can just sort the particular data, and then we can again combine that particular whatever the divided part into one, that is sorted array. So this is the particular algorithm which we can apply inside the merge sort. So first we can apply the divide, and after that we can apply the merge. So same logic we can able to use inside this particular KV merge sort. So KV merge sort means what? K runs are available at a time, and we have to just apply the external sort, which is nothing but the KV merge sort. So K runs means what? Suppose I just tell the two runs. Two runs means what? Two sorted array blocks which are available, and we have to just combine it and sort it. Okay, so first is that is two-way merge sort. So two-way merge sort means what? Here two runs are merged at a time to generate a single run twice as long. Okay, so for example, suppose this is the particular example. Suppose this is the particular data. So this particular R11 and R12. So suppose I want to just merge this particular two algorithms. Then what I have to do? I have to merge from 1 to this particular 1000. So I can just combine this by using R12. So R21. So 1 to 1000. Same for 1001 to 2000. Again up to 6000. And we can just combine and we can get the particular sorted array from 1 to 6000. Okay, so this is how we can able to combine the different sorted runs and we can just merge it and we can just sort the particular elements. Again, three-way means what? We are having the three different runs. So this is the first run, this is second run, and this is the third run. And we can able to combine that and we can just design the one particular run up to we are just merging all the runs. Four-way means what? We are having the four different runs. So this is the first, second, third, and fourth. We can just combine in one. So 1 to 2000. Then next is 2000 to 4000, 4000 to 6000, and we can just combine this particular into one. Okay. So what is the algorithm related to the k-way merge sort? So there may be a question in the exam that is explain the k-way merge sort algorithm. So here, what is the input? Input is unsorted file or disk. Okay. आता आपल्याला बऱ्याच वेळेला कसं असते की आपल्या रिसर्च मध्ये जेव्हा आपण पेपर पब्लिश करतो, so at that time we required to write the pseudo code. So pseudo code means what? The code which can be written inside this particular fashion. Okay. So this is the name of the algorithm which is written over here. Okay. So this is the particular name. Inside that particular name, we are just passing the parameters. So file 1, yum, and k. So these are the particular inputs. So file 1 means what? Unsorted file on the disk. M means maximum data to be sort inside the internal memory. And k means whatever the number of sorted blocks which we need to merge. Okay. And we can able to apply the 4 steps. So inside the first step, we have to generate the different runs. So repeat the process up to all the particular contents inside the particular block we have to sort internally and we can just represent as a sorted list. Then in the second step, we have to merge the two runs up to n and up to the particular contents of the particular runs are finished. And at the last, we can just exit. Okay, so this is nothing but the pseudocode for the particular algorithm. Okay, so pseudocode is nothing but whatever the steps which we want to carry out, we have to write in the particular sentences. That's it. Okay. So this is the particular simple algorithm, whatever we just discussed. So here, how to merge the particular runs. So let's see one more example, and then only you can able to know how to merge the particular content. Okay. Now, this is the particular example for 3 runs with 4 records. And we have to just use the 3-way merge sort technique. So 3-way merge sort technique means what? The sorting technique where we are having the 3 blocks to be merged. Okay. So what is our requirement over here? We are having 3 runs with 4 record each. Means what? We are having the 3 runs. That is 3 blocks. So run 1, run 2, and run 3. Okay. So this is the 3 runs. So inside that particular runs, what is our another requirement? We are having 4 records each. So we are just having the 4 records. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So 3 runs and 4 records. And what is our objective? We have to apply the 3-way merge sort. So 3-way merge sort means what? From each run, we have to just select the, suppose these are the particular runs. So we can just select one particular elements from each and we can just sort it and just find the last sorted array. So what is the record inside that particular arrays? 3, 5, 12, 15. So 3, 5, 12, 15. Then 2, 4, 10, 9. 2, 4, 10, 17. And last one, that is 1, 6, 8, 18. 1, 6, 8, 18. Okay. So clear up to this. 3 runs means 3 blocks. And in each block, there are the 4 records. And now we have to apply the 3-way runs or 3-way merge sort. So 3-way merge sort means what? We have to just choose the each element from each run. So now we have just chosen the first record from each run and we can apply the sort algorithm on that particular run. Okay. So I will just show you step by step. Okay, so these are the particular runs. So the 3 records in the particular set. So you can also solve with me so that you can find the particular contents very easy. Because in this book, some steps are not given. Okay. So suppose here I'm having this particular contents. So I want to just sort the particular array. So what is the length of that particular sorted array? Since 4 record in each run, so 4 plus 4 plus 4, that is 12. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Okay, so this is the particular sorted array. Now, what is my requirement? I have to just load the first content from each run. So I just initially take 3, 2, 1. Okay, so I just search the lowest element. So lowest element is 1. So I just shift that particular element at the first position. Okay, so whenever you just shift this particular or whenever you just delete this particular content, then from same run you have to load the another element. This is the very important step. Whenever you are just moving the particular content from this specific run, then you have to choose the another element from that particular run. So I just move the 1 to the sorted array. So now my step is I have to load the another element. So I just choose the 6 and I can just again load over here. Now my array is 3 to 6. Now again I have to just choose the lowest element. So lowest value is 2. So I can just move that particular value to the sorted array. Okay, so I just move that particular array. So 2 is available in the second run. So I have to just choose the another element from same run, that is 4. Okay, so my resultant array is 3, 4, 6. Okay, now again sort the particular element and check whatever the smallest element. So I just again select the smallest element, move towards the third position, and again I have to search the next element from same run. So the next element is 5. So I just choose 5, 4, 6. Got it up to this? Yes, reply.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So here we have to just find. So first step is we have to just take one particular element from each run. That is first element from each run. So 3, 2, 1. Again, whatever the lowest element, we have to move towards the sorted array. So the replacement is the next element from same run. So 1 हा ह्या थर्ड रन मध्ये आहे. So जो काही नेक्स्ट एलिमेंट असेल तो ह्या रनचाच असणार. So we just take the 6. Then we just move the 2. Then next element is 4. Move the 3. Next element is 5. So this is the first stage. Now we have again search for the smallest element, that is 4. So we have to just consider or load another element from the same run, that is 5, 10, 6. So here we just move the 4. Okay. Now I have to just search for the next lowest element, that is 5. So I just move that particular 5. So from that particular 5, I just take the same element from same run. So I just load the 12, 10, and 6. Okay. So from this, again, I want to just find the lowest, that is 6. So I just move that particular 6 over here. And 6 is available inside the third run. So I just move towards the third element, that is 8. So my resultant array is 12, 10, and 8. Okay. So from this, again, I am just finding the same element, that is 8, as the lowest. That is 12, 10, and 8 means 8 is lowest. So I can just move this particular 8 over here and I can load the next element, that is 18. So my resultant is 18. Now I want to just find the lowest, that is 10. So I just move that particular 10 over here and I can just replace the next element from the same run, that is 17. So 12, 17, 18. Okay. So ज्या रन मधला जो एलिमेंट आहे तो तिथं रिप्लेस करायचा. आता ह्याच्यातला कुठला लहान आहे तर 12 आहे. So I just shift that particular 12 over here and I can just move towards the next element, that is 15. So 15, 17, 18. Now I want to just find the smallest element and I just move over here. But after this particular, there is no element. So our step is stop. So no need to load the new element. We are having only 17 and 18. Again, find the lowest. We just move over here. And again, we are just only having 18. So we just move the 18 over here. And this is the particular sorted array. So whole sorted array, which we can just find by this particular mechanism. Okay, so this is the three-way merge sort. So same example, suppose I want to just take the two-way, 2 runs or 3 runs also. Suppose I want to just convert the same example into the 2 runs. So for that, I just only consider the first 2 runs. Okay, so two-way means 2 runs, four-way means 4 runs, and so on. Okay, and number of records that can be just D4. So in that particular case, you are able to.
विचारायचं होतं.
Yes, yes. विचारा.
त्याच्यामध्ये ऑड रेकॉर्ड असले तर काय करणार?
नाही, आता
Array
इथं
मध्ये.
आपलं
Run.
कंडिशन काय आहे की प्रत्येक रन मध्ये आता 3 रन्स आहेत म्हणजे प्रत्येक ब्लॉक मध्ये 4च रेकॉर्ड पाहिजेत आपल्याला. ऑड कुठल्याही अरे मध्ये असे ऑड रेकॉर्ड नसणार.
नाही असतील तर म्हणजे देताना तशी कंडिशन
नाही
each record having
देतानाच
4 records.
आपल्याला इनपुटच असं मिळणार की 3 रन्स 4 रेकॉर्ड, 3 रन्स 5
4
रेकॉर्ड,
records.
3 रन्स 6 रेकॉर्ड आणि त्याच्यात युनिकली सगळ्यांतच रेकॉर्ड असणार. आता समजा एखाद्या पर्टिक्युलर अरे मध्ये नसेल, आता समजा मी हेच एक्झाम्पल तुम्हाला दाखवतो. आता इथं आपल्याला कंडिशन आहे. आता तुम्ही म्हणताय त्याप्रमाणे जर समजा माझ्या ह्या पर्टिक्युलर अरे मध्ये हे 17 नाही, बरोबर? हेच क्वेश्चन आहे ना तुमचा?
होय.
हा, आता इथं आपला अरे स्टॉप झाला म्हणजे इथं आपला एम्प्टी एलिमेंट आहे. मग आता जिथं आपण 10 नंतर आपण इथं 17 लोड केलं, बरोबर? तर 10 नंतर आपण काही लोड करणार नाही, 2च एलिमेंट राहणार मग आपल्याकडे. म्हणजे हे एक्झाम्पल कसं होणार? 12 and 18. Okay, so whatever the entry related to 17, we have to just skip it. And after that, 12 is replaced by 15. 18 is just skip as it is. So 12, whatever the 17 and whatever the 18, that's it. So if there are no element is present, you have to just skip that particular run. And in that particular case, your whatever the digits that are reduced by 1. Okay.
आणि सर जर डुप्लिकेट एंट्री असेल तर?
डुप्लिकेट एंट्री असेल तरी लॉजिक सेम.
पण
समजा
कोणत्या
आता
ॲरेतला पुढचा घ्यायचा नंबर?
नाही आता थांबा, मी सांगतो तुम्हाला. आता समजा मी इथं डुप्लिकेट एलिमेंट आता 10 आहे, तर मी अजून एक 10 घेतलं, बरोबर? आता जेव्हा मी हे 10 रिप्लेस करणार तेव्हा ते कुठं जाणार? तर ह्या पुढच्या 10 ला जाणार. ओके, सो इथं ह्या 10 च्या ऐवजी 10च लोड होणार. सो ह्या 10 मध्ये आणि लोएस्ट नंबर कोण आहे? तर 10 आहे. सो इट विल जस्ट रिप्लेस दॅट पर्टिक्युलर विथ, instead of 12 it will just select the 10. Okay, and it
नाही
will
सर,
just
मी
select
म्हणतो
that
दोन सेपरेट ॲरे मध्ये जर 10 आलं तर म्हणजे रिझल्टंट असा 12 10 10 असेल तर त्यातला लोएस्ट 10 झाला ना, मग 2 10 झाले त्यात.
बरोबर आहे की. मग त्या सॉर्टिंगच्या वेळेला आता हे जे ब्लॉक आहेत, आता तुम्ही काय म्हणताय की ह्या पद्धतीनं समजा इथं पण 10च आहे, बरोबर ना?
हा,
इथं पण 10च आहे. सो त्या केसमध्ये ह्या तिन्हींच्या लेवलला येताना हे प्रत्येक एलिमेंट हा मूव्ह होत असणार आहे आणि जो काही लोएस्ट एलिमेंट आहे तो इथं लोड होणार. आता पर्टिक्युलर हे एक्झाम्पल आता कन्वर्ट कसं होणार? आता तुम्हाला हे एक्झाम्पल सॉल्व्ह करून दाखवतो. So there are number of variations are there. So logic is same. Okay. आता इथं पहिल्यांदा काय होणार? तर आपण पहिले एलिमेंट लोड करणार 3 2 1. 3 2 1. ओके, आता ह्याच्यातला मिनिमम कुठला? 1. सो 1 इकडे रिप्लेस केला. आता 1 रिप्लेस केल्यानंतर काय होणार? लोड 6. सो 3 2 6. सो इथला अगेन 2 लोड केला. सो 2 च्या ऐवजी काय घेतला मी 4 घेतला. 2 4 6 3 4 6. अगेन मिनिमम कुठला आहे 3. सो आय कॅन जस्ट यूज 3 and instead of that I just load the 5. So 5 4 6. So आता ह्याच्यातला minimum 4 आहे. So I can just replace with 10. So I can just write 5 10 6. Okay, so I just write over here 4. आता ह्याच्यातला लोएस्ट कुठला आहे तर 5. So 5 नंतर मी काय लोड केला 10. So 10 10 6. बरोबर. आता ह्याच्यातला लोएस्ट कुठला आहे तर 6. So I can just move over here and instead of the particular 10 10 and 6 after it 8. आता इथं बघा 8 आला इथं. So again we just move this 8 over here and we just load the next element, that is 10 18. Okay, आता हे दोन एलिमेंट आपल्याला सेम आहेत. So our task is just to load the first element. Okay, so पहिला एलिमेंट इथं लोड करायचा. लोड केलं. आता पहिल्या रन मधला आपण 11 च्या पुढचा नंबर घेणार 15 15 10 18. Again we just take this particular 10 and we just load the another 10. So again I just write 15 10 18. So again we just select the minimum, that is 10. So there is no more number, so our array whatever the blocks we are just having only 2. So from that we just select this lowest and we will get the 18. Okay, so in this way we can data irrespective of duplicate numbers, irrespective of same numbers in the same run or in the same numbers in the different runs, no problem. It is already in sorted manner. Okay, आता हे कशामुळे होतंय तर आपण हे जे रन म्हणतोय, रन म्हणजे काय just wait. Okay, so is my screen is visible to you now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so run means what? Run is nothing but it is a sorted block. ओके, आता प्रत्येक रन जर आपण ऑब्झर्व केला तर त्याच्यात सॉर्टिंग असेंडिंग ऑर्डरनच झालेलं आहे. ओके, सो असं कधी झालं नाही की 15 पहिल्यांदा आणि 3 नंतर आहे, नाही. द मीनिंग ऑफ रन इटसेल्फ इज नथिंग बट द सॉर्टेड ब्लॉक. ओके, म्हणजे ह्या पर्टिक्युलर ब्लॉक मधले सगळे एलिमेंट हे सॉर्टिंगनच असणार. सो फॉर दॅट ड्यू टू दिस पर्टिक्युलर सॉर्टेड अरे कन्सेप्ट we can able to sort the particular content irrespective of its value. Okay, so this is how we can able to sort the particular content by using three-way merge sort. Okay, आता समजा सेम एक्झाम्पल आहे आपल्याला आणि मला टू वे मर्ज सॉर्ट यूज करायचा, तर माझ्यात काय चेंजेस होणार. ओके, सो टू वे मर्ज सॉर्ट म्हणजे काय तर 2च रन असणार आणि 4 रेकॉर्ड असणार, बरोबर. Run 2, for example I just take 6 8 12 and 13. Okay, and I want to just sort the particular content. So total 8 blocks are there. Okay, and here what is my requirement? I am having 2 runs and each run having the 4 record. So this is my requirement and I want to apply the two-way merge sort. ओके, सो ह्याच्यावर मी ISC देणार आहे. मी एक एक्झाम्पल देणार आणि ते तुम्ही कन्वर्ट करून सॉर्ट करून घेऊन यायचं आहे ॲज अ ISC म्हणून. ओके, सो हिअर what is my requirement? I am having only 2 runs. So first of all, okay, so what is my first requirement? That is I want to load the 2 contents from each array. So 3 and 6. So from this, I just find the lowest and move towards the next content, that is 5. So I can again 5, 6. So again lowest 5. So I can move towards the next. So 10 and 6. So again I just select the lowest and I can move towards the next. So 10 and 8. So again lowest, I can move towards the next. So 10 and 12. So again lowest, and I can move towards the next, that is 15. So 15, 12. Okay, so again I can move towards the next, that is 15 and 13. So again lowest 13. So there is no element. So we are only having the 15. So we are just sorting this. Okay, so same logic, but what we are doing, we have just taken the 2 runs and we just use the 2-way merge sort. So whichever the number of runs available, depending on that, you have to apply this particular k-way merge sort. Okay, so same concept which is given inside the description over here. So step 1, step 2 up to step n. So 12 steps are there, and depending on that, here this is the sorted array. So I have just shown the particular content in the graphical format, but in the book they have just shown in the descriptive format. Okay, so that's why I just say that you have to just pay the attention, because this is the simple examples. It may ask in the exam for the 8 marks. So 8 marks in your hand. So depending on this particular, you have to just sort out the particular content and you have to just represent. The next content, that is time complexity. So inside the time complexity, we have to just analyze the particular time for performing the operations for whole sorting algorithm. Okay, so there are the 3 times, that is seek time, latency time, and transmission time. So it's a seek time means what? The time taken for just reading the particular content from the particular disk. So whenever we are just dealing with the hard disk, then there are different parts, that is cylinder, then sectors and blocks, and within that we are having the read write head. Okay, so since our hard disk in the circular manner, okay, so this is the particular hard disk and it is circulated on that particular disk. So there are the different types of the cylinders. So this is called as cylinder. So whatever the region inside each particular disk or cylinder is called as sector. And on this particular sector, whatever the region, which is nothing but the block. And whenever we are just accessing that particular hard disk, we are having the read write head. So this is called as read write head. So this particular head is moving around that particular location, and it will access the particular addresses of the hard disk one by one. Okay, so all these particular times are related to this particular hard disk. So latency time, seek time, and transmission time. So transmission time is nothing but the time required to transmit the data from disk to the main memory and main memory to the disk. Again, latency time means what? Time taken to position the head to the right sector on the disk. Okay, so तो particular read write head त्या sector वर point करण्यासाठी जेवढा time लागतोय, which is nothing but the latency. And seek time means what? Time taken to position the read write head to the required cylinder on the hard disk. Okay, So time required to find the cylinder, time required to find the sector, and time required to transmit. It is nothing but the seek, latency, and transmission time respectively. So these are the particular time which we can able to consider while taking the complexity. So here next part, that is buffer handling for parallel operation. So whatever we just algorithm we just discussed. So at one time we can able to just select the one record. And we are having only one buffer to store the particular data and to take the input from that particular data. So inside the buffer handling, we can able to apply the parallel operation. So different input buffers are there, different output buffers are there, and we can able to store the particular data simultaneously on that particular buffers. So this particular mechanism that is explained over here. So here, this is the particular examples where we are having 2K input buffers and 2 output buffers. Okay, so 2K means what? K stands for this K-way merge sort. Okay, so here value of K is 2. So 2 into 2 means 4. So 4 input buffers and 2 output buffers. So for while sorting this particular 2 runs, we are having the 4 buffers for input and 4 buffers for the output. Okay, and each buffer will take the 2 inputs or 2 records inside that particular buffer. Okay, so at a time, instead of taking the one single record, we are just taking the 2 records. Okay, so inside the parallel, what we require, we are just having the particular requirement like this. Okay, so here parallel operations. So what is the requirement? The number of input buffers is equal to 2K. So whatever the value of K, it is based on which algorithm we are just using, that is 2K, 2-way or 3-way or 4-way or 5-way or 6-way and so on. And number of output buffers are 2. And each buffer having 2 records. Okay, and you can just apply the 2-way merge sort. So 2-way means what? Our input buffers are 4. That is 2 into 2, that is 4. So here 1, 2, 3, and 4. So these are the input buffers. And we are having the 2 output buffers. So 1 and 2. Output buffer. Okay. And what is our input data? Input data 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10. So this is run 1. And run 2 having the data that is 3, 5, 7, 16. 3, 5, 7, 16. 21, 26. Okay, so here inside the parallel operation, what we require, we have to just take the input from both arrays parallelly. Okay, so we just take that input for first 2 and 4 at a time, and we just load inside this particular 2 and 4. Then, so in first operation, we just load the 2 and 4 here. Then inside the second step, again we can take the 2 inputs from the another buffer. Okay, so here second run we just take and we can load over here 3 and 5. Then, so both inputs we have just taken at a time simultaneously. Then third step, that is whatever the first element, we have to just compare. Okay, so first element is 2, second element is 4. Okay, so these particular elements we have to compare, and we can just store inside the particular output array. So I just store the 2 over here, 3 over here, and whatever the replacement of this particular 2, I can just replace as 6. Okay, that is the next number. So I can just load over here, and whatever the replacement of 3, I can just replace with 7. So 6, 7, I just load. Okay, so I just delete particular 3 and 5, 2 and 3, and my input number is like this. Okay, now what is the next step? Next step, that is we have to, yes.
सर थर्ड फोर्थ स्टेपला ते 6 आणि 8 आता दिसते.
Oh, sorry.
इथे 6 आणि
Here, since it is from for run 1, so it will load the next 2 elements. So it will just load the 8. Okay, so these are the particular 2 contents which are loaded next to the first run. Similarly, what is our next step? These are the particular sorted content, that is 2 and 3. So we have to move that particular to the disk. Okay, so 2 and 3 is moved towards the disk. So we just delete this from here, from the output buffer. Okay, so buffer contains only temporary storage. Now we have to load the another 2 content, that is 7 and 16. And whatever the contents which are available inside the input, we just load over here, that is 4 and 5. And we again delete this particular 4 and 5. Okay, and so this is the fourth step. So we just store this particular 4 and 5 over here, that is in the available output buffer. So I just load over here 4 and 5. Now what is my next step? My next step is load the next input. Okay, so which is the available input over here? Next is 9 and 10. So I just load the simply 9 and 10 over here, and from this particular 6 and 7, I will just load that particular 6 and 7 over here, and I just move this particular 4 and 5 in the disk. 4 and 5. Okay, so now what is my next step? I am having this particular 6 and 7 over here. Again, I just delete this particular 6 and 7 since I have moved towards the next, that is 9, 10, 8, 16, 6 and 7. Okay. So I have got the particular step number 5. Okay. So same output we just get. Now step number 6 includes the loading of next two inside the run 2 and loading of the next two buffers to the output buffer. ओके. आता माझ्या आउटपुट बफर मध्ये काय राहिले आता, तर हा 6, 7 आहे तो इकडे मूव्ह करणार मी. So 6, 7 मूव्ह केला. So whatever the content which are over here, no contents are available. Again I have to load whatever the remaining. So 21 and 26 I just loaded over here. Then I want to just search which are the lowest. Okay, and I just load that particular in the first. So 8 and 9. So whatever the 8 and 9 we have just loaded over here. So either you can use first buffer or second buffer, doesn't matter. Okay, so here I just use the second. So 8 and 9. So whatever the 8 and 9 I just move towards the output buffer, and finally we can move towards the next. So we can delete this particular 8 and 9. Also we just delete over here. Now what is my next? That is 10 and 16. So whatever the lowest number I have to just load it over here. Just move that particular numbers over here. That is 10 and 16. And after that I have to just move the next one. So only two numbers are available. So I just load over here. That is 21 and 26. And later we can just move towards the disk. Okay, so this is the particular sorting from 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 16, 21 and 26. So parallelly we are reducing the 2 steps. That is, instead of we are getting the 13 step, we are reducing to the 7 or 6 steps. Okay, so only 7 or 6 steps are there, and we are just use that particular content and move towards that particular content to the disk. So in this way we can apply the buffering mechanism inside the particular sorting operation. So logic remains same, but we have to just implement the number of buffers more and number of output buffers also more, and we can just shift the particular data from this particular input buffer to output buffer to the disk. Okay, so in previous example what we are doing, we are just loading the single data at a time. Okay, but here inside this particular exam we are just loading the 2 records at a time. Okay, so this is for one, this is for another. Again same contents we can able to load one by one in this way. Okay, so in this way we can able to apply the parallel operations by using the buffering mechanism. So this is the concept related to buffer, and the same example which is given over here. Now we can able to also use the KV merge with floating buffer. So again this is the particular example. You can just see that particular example. Okay, so floating buffer means what? Whatever buffer we are just seen here, the input buffers and output buffers are attached with the linked list. Okay, so you can just read that particular process and just go through that particular process. You can easily get that particular process. So same example, we are just represented in the linked list format. The next one, that is, so this is for again same example with 3 runs. The above example is 2 runs, that is status link queue with 2 runs, and this example with 3 runs. So once you read the examples, you can just easily get the particular contents. Then next one, that is run generation. Okay, so run generation means what? Based on the particular block record, we have to generate the particular runs. So this particular runs we can able to generate either by using the winner tree or the loser tree. Okay, so winner tree is a different concept, loser tree is a different concept. So winner tree means what? A winner tree is a complete binary tree which helps to obtain the smallest key from the set of keys where each node represents the smaller of two child. Okay, so for just sorting the contents within the each record, we just use this particular winner tree mechanism. Okay, so each internal node of the winner tree represent the winner of tournament, and the root node is the overall winner of that particular tournament. Okay, so root node includes okay, so here root node means whatever the root node is the winner, and which is a smaller number, and our tree, suppose here 9 and 10 are there, so 9 is the winner. So whatever the smallest number is always the winner, and these are the particular leaf nodes which are the input. Okay, so let's see the example related to this. Then only you can able to understand the particular concept. Okay, so by using the winner tree mechanism as well as by using the loser tree mechanism, you can able to sort the particular content inside the run. Okay, so for example, suppose this is my run, and from this particular run, I want to just sort the particular data from lower to higher. Okay, so how to sort that particular data by using this particular run mechanism? So I just load this particular. Okay, and I just copy paste this particular data. Okay. So I'm having this particular mechanism. So same logic I want to just apply. That is, I have to just select the first record from each. So 15, 10, 24, and 8. So these are the root nodes, leaf nodes. So I just write 15, 10, 24, and 8. आता माझं कंडिशन काय आहे, तर विनर ट्री मध्ये काय असते, तर जो काय स्मॉलेस्ट असेल तो तुमचा रूट एलिमेंट असतो, रूट और इंटरनल नोड. ओके, आता ह्याच्यातला स्मॉलेस्ट कुठला, दिस इज 10. ओके, आता ह्या दोन्ही मधला स्मॉलेस्ट कुठला, तर 10. सो 10 इज अ एलिमेंट. या दोन्ही मधला स्मॉलेस्ट कुठला, तर 8. अगेन ह्या दोन्ही मधला स्मॉलेस्ट कुठला, तर 8. सो माय फर्स्ट एलिमेंट टू बी सॉर्टेड इज नथिंग बट द 8. ओके, आता 8 घेतला मी. आता 8 घेतला म्हटल्यानंतर मी काय करणार, तर दुसऱ्या लेवलला जाणार त्याच सेम रनला. So I just choose the 12. So instead of the particular 8, so 8 माझ्या सिस्टीम मधला डिलीट झाला. So I can just choose the next number, that is 12. आता या दोन्ही मधला कुठला लोएस्ट आहे तर 12. या दोन्ही मधला लोएस्ट कुठला आहे तर 10. So I can just get the another smallest number, that is 10. आता 10 झाला इथला. नेक्स्ट कुठला एलिमेंट आहे तर 18. तो 10 च्या ऐवजी मी 18 घेणार आता. So 18. तो याच्यातला स्मॉलेस्ट कुठला आहे तर 15. सो 15 आणि 12 मधलं स्मॉलेस्ट कुठं आहे तर 12. सो आय कॅन जस्ट राईट 12. आता 12 घेतला म्हटल्यानंतर मला त्याच लेवलचं मला नेक्स्ट एलिमेंट घ्यायला लागणार, दॅट इज 16. सो आय जस्ट डिलीट दिस पर्टिक्युलर 12 and I just take the number as 16. So the smallest number from 24 and 16 is 16. Smallest number from 15 and 16 is 15. So my next number is 15. Okay, आता 15 आला. So 15 चा next number कुठला आहे 25. So I just replace this particular 15 with 25. म्हणजे रिप्लेसमेंट करताना कुठला नोड रिप्लेस करणार तर लीफ नोड. ओके, आता 18 आणि 25 चा लोएस्ट कुठला आहे तर 18. 18 and 16 चा लोएस्ट कुठला आहे तर 16. So my next number is 16. So whichever the element which is occurring at the root level, we have to remove that and move to the disk. Okay, आता 16 आला. 16 नंतर कुठला आहे तर 28. So I just remove this particular 16 and I just apply the which one, that is 28. So lowest is 24. So from these two, lowest is 18. So the next number is 18. So next one, so I have just selected the 18. So it will go to the next number, that is 20. So delete this particular 18 and we just move towards the 20. So 20, lowest is 20. So from these two, again lowest is 20. So I just get the another number, that is 20. Again remove this particular 20 and just move towards the next number, that is 93. So I just remove this particular 20 and just get replaced with 93. Okay, so lowest is 25. So from 24 and 25, lowest is 24. So I just replace over here. So again, I just replace this particular 24 with another number. So 24, after 24, there is a 56. So I just move the 56. Okay, so here, the next number, that is lowest number is 28. So lowest number from 25 and 28 is 25. So I just replace this 25. So again, next number is 25. So from same 25 run, I just replace the another number, that is 30. So again 30. So number is 28. So I just replace 28. So again, I just want to replace the 28, 28, 28. So 28 is present over where here there is no element. So we just skip that. Then here we have to just load the another number. So 56 we just put over here and winner is 56. Okay, so after this particular not 56, 1 minute.
30.
we have to just choose the another element which is lowest. Okay, so here 56, we don't have any replacement over here. So from this 2, we are getting 30, and from here we are getting 30. So here number is 30. So again for 30, we just replace 46. So here 46, 46. The number is again 46. So here we just get the 46. So here we just finish that. Then 56. So 56 again, it will just compare with whatever the number which are remaining. So remaining numbers are 93, then 56, 68, and 78. And from that, we can just apply again this particular winner algorithm, and we can able to sort this particular by just 56, 68, 78, and 93. So in this way, we can able to apply the winner algorithm, and that particular steps which are given over here. So only first 2 steps are given, that is output is 8 and output is 10, and other steps that are not given, but similarly you can just take that particular steps. Then what is the concept of loser tree? So loser tree is nothing but the tree in which the maximum number is taken as a root node. Okay, so losers can be placed as an internal node, and such tree is called as loser tree. So inside this particular example, 15 and 24. So in between the 15, 10, 24, and 8, the root node of the loser of the winner node is 10 and 8. Again, logic remains same, just change in the particular this particular root nodes. That is whatever the nodes which are presented internally are root node. Okay. So from the 15 and 10, we just select 15. From the 24 and 8, we just select the 24. And here, whatever the second lowest, we just present over here, and whatever the lowest, we just present over at the top. And this particular remove, and we can move towards the next number. Okay, so same example, but only change at this particular first level. Okay, so instead of selecting the lowest number, we just select the max number as a internal node. That's it. Other part remains same. That is the root logic remains same. This logic remains same, and all this. Only change in the logic over here. That is at the first level. So instead of replacing the lowest number, we can just replace the highest number which are present. Okay, so these are the particular representation related to the loser tree and winner tree. The next part, that is nothing but the optimal merging of runs. Okay, so inside that particular, which structure I want to just choose, whether to choose this particular first two-way merge tree or second structure of the two-way merge tree. So to decide this particular structure, we required to calculate the value of weighted external path length, that is WEPL. So weighted external path length means what? The path which is minimum. So we have to just calculate that particular path, and based on that, we have just decided whether to choose this particular structure or whether to choose this particular structure. Okay. So here, suppose I just take this particular example over here. I just choose the two structures and paste it over here. Okay. And here I want to just find the levels. So 1, 2, 3. Then again it is third level, it is second level, it is first level. Again 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 2. That is, these are nothing but the levels. म्हणजे कुठल्या लेवलला आहे, हे सेकंड लेवलला आहे रूट पासून हे लेवल. Okay, so level 2, level 1 and level 0. So root number is always at the level 0. So level 0, level 1, level 2 and level 3. Okay, so what is the formula to calculate the WEPL? So formula is the weight of external node I into depth of the node from root. Okay, so WEPL is equal to whatever the value into whatever the depth. Okay, आता इथं 3 व्हॅल्यू आहे, तर कुठल्या लेवलला आहे तर तिसऱ्या लेवलला आहे. सो 3 into 3 प्लस 6 into 3 प्लस आता हे कुठल्या 8 कुठल्या लेवलला आहे तर सेकंड. सो 8 into 2 प्लस 14 कुठल्या लेवलला आहे तर 1 लेवलला आहे. सो 14 into 1. So whatever the value is 57. आता इथं कुठल्या लेवलला आहे तर 3 कुठल्या लेवलला आहे. So this is for this. Again WPL for this, WEPL for is equal to आता इथं कुठल्या लेवलला 1 2 लेवलला आहे. So 3 into 2 plus 6 plus 6 into 2 12 plus 8 into 2 plus 14 into 2, that is 28. Okay, so the calculation related to this particular is I think 62. Okay, so which is the minimum tree, that is the value which is minimum, that is 57. So we just consider the representation, that is optimal representation is this, that is 0 1 2 3. So this is the particular optimal representation which can be just find by using WEPL. So WEPL means weighted external path length. So in exam there may be a question that find the WEPL for following structures. So at that time you can just get this particular formula and you can just get this particular logic. Okay. The next part, which is nothing but the Huffman code. Okay, so here this is the particular logic. So Huffman code means what? The code in which we can able to represent the left part as 0 and right part as 1. Okay, so left कुठला part असेल त्याला 0 द्यायचं, right कुठला असेल त्याला 1 द्यायचं. Okay, so इथं left ला 0, right ला 1, left ला 0, right ला 1, left ला 0, right ला 1, 0 1. Okay, so here first step we have to just construct the Huffman tree, and second step we have to just find the Huffman code. Okay, so Huffman code means what? The code from root node to the leaf node. Okay, so here we are having this particular example. I just copy this particular example. Okay. So first step, what is my first step? First step, build the particular binary tree with 2 nodes. And that particular node's internal node is nothing but the summation of these 2 child nodes. That is sum of the particular child node's value. So from this particular first step, we have to just choose this particular 4 and 6. So I just choose the 4 as the root node, leaf node. So leaf nodes are represented by the rectangle 4 and 6, and whatever the internal node is nothing but the 4 plus 6, that is 10. Okay, so whatever the summation of these two is nothing but the 10. So this is the first step. Then second, we have to again move towards the next. So again, we just choose the, so Q1 means 4, Q2 means 6. So this is the Q1, this is the Q2. Now we have to move towards the Q3 and Q4, that is 8 and 6. So 8 and 9. So Q3, Q4. So whatever the summation of these two is, 8 and 9 is 17. Okay. Now I'm getting this Q5, but it is 15. Okay. So I have just selected these 2 tree. Now I want to just merge this 15 in between these 2 tree. Okay. So these are the 2 separate trees. So now what is my criteria? I want to just merge inside either this first tree or second tree. ओके, आता 15 कुठं राहणार तर 10च्या वर आहे, पण 17च्या खाली आहे. 17च्या खाली आहे म्हणजे इथे तर नसणार. सो वी हॅव टू बाउंड दॅट पर्टिक्युलर इनसाइड दिस पर्टिक्युलर ट्री. ओके, सो आय कॅन जस्ट कन्स्ट्रक्ट 4, 6, 10 and here I want to just add the 15. So Q5, Q2 and Q1. Okay, and whatever the addition of these two is nothing but the 25. So I just write the 25. Now, what is my next step? I want to add the particular 17 and 25 to 25 and 75, 17 I want to merge. Okay, because I want to just construct one particular tree. So I have to just construct by using this particular logic. Okay. So since 25 is greater and 70 is less, we can just draw the particular 17 over here, and we can just write 8, 9. So Q3, Q4, and we can just combine these two as potato. Okay, so depending on the value, we just add up. Now what is my next number? 28. So where to insert the 28? 28 must be inserted in this particular level or here, but here already present number is 15. So what is my next adjustment? I have to add that particular 28 in the next level. Okay, आता ह्या लेवलला तर ऍड करू शकत नाही, पण कुठे लेवलला ऍड करू शकते? 42च्या लेवलला ऍड करू शकते. सो I can move forward and add that particular 28 over here, and my contents are like this. So this is nothing but the Q6. So 0, 70. Okay, so this is my root node. So whatever the nodes, this is called as internal node. And whatever the rectangle nodes, these are called as leaf nodes. Okay, so this is the construction of Huffman tree. Okay, आता Huffman tree तरी झाला आपला. What is next logic? I want to write the Huffman code for each. That is for Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4, Q5, and Q6. Okay. So inside the Huffman tree, what is our criteria? Left is represented by 0, right is presented by 1. 0, 1. 0, 1. Again 0, 1. 0, 1. Okay. आता माझा Q6 काय आहे? तर Q6 येत आहे. So Q6 रूट पासून काय आहे? तर 0. So Q6 is 0. आता माझा Q3 काय आहे? तर ह्या लेवलला आहे. सो हे जे फ्लो काय आहे तर 1 0 0. So 1 0 0. आता Q4 चा काय आहे तर 1 0 1.
सर
येस.
सर Q3 ला 100 कुठला?
एकच मिनिट बघतो मी. 100 बरोबर आहे की
42 पासून. हा
इथं आहे Q3 इथं आहे. मग इथं 1 आला, इथं 0 आला, इथं 0 आला, कारण लेफ्टला आहे ना तो, म्हणून राईटला असला तर 1 ला. आता आपला नेक्स्ट कुठला आहे Q4 आहे. तर आता 1 0 1. 1 0 1. आता कुठला पाहिजे आपल्याला Q1. आता Q1 रूट पासून Q1 पर्यंत यायला कुठला आहे तर 1 1 0 0. 1 1 0 0. आता Q2 ला कुठं आहे तर 1 1 0 1. 1 1 0 1. आणि Q5 ला काय आहे तर 1 1 1. 1 1 1. So this is nothing but the Huffman code. So Huffman code is nothing but it is a path from root node to the leaf node. Okay, so हे जे leaf node आहेत सगळे त्यांचे path from the root node, which is nothing but the Huffman code. So inside the Huffman code, the left part is just written with 0 and right part is indicated by the 1, and we have to just search the particular content. So these all is nothing but the Huffman code. So in this way you can able to design the Huffman tree and find the code for each character. Okay, so here the problem statement is consider 6 character Q1 to Q6 for the following value for each node. So Q1 to Q6, construct a Huffman tree and find the code for each character. So in this way, we can able to solve the particular content related to the Huffman code and Huffman tree. Okay, so Huffman tree कसा समजला तुम्हाला की 1 by 1 कन्स्ट्रक्ट करत जायचं शेवटून. सो पहिल्यांदा 2 एलिमेंट घ्यायचे, दुसऱ्यांदा 2 एलिमेंट घ्यायचे, ते मर्ज करायचे, तिसरा एलिमेंट घेताना तो तिसरे मर्ज करून चौथा एलिमेंट घ्यायचा आणि पाचवा एलिमेंट घ्यायचा. Okay, so in this way you can just trial out and just consider at which level we can able to insert that particular element, and depending on that you can just build the particular tree. So these are the particular contents related to our first unit. So these are the very basic concept, but interesting concepts. Okay, so all the contents related to this you will have. Okay, so any doubt up to this?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Okay, so just write down the questions related to the first unit. Okay, shall I dictate?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
First question, differentiate internal and external sorting. Differentiate internal and external sorting. Second question, explain two-way merge sort. Explain two-way merge sort. Explain two-way merge sort. Explain two-way merge sort. Along with example. Along with example. Along with example. The next question, explain three-way merge sort with example. Next question, explain four-way merge sort with example. Explain four-way merge sort with example. Next, explain K-way merge sort algorithm. K-way merge sort algorithm along with one sample example. Along with one sample example. Then next, sort the following example. Sort the following example. Sort the following example. with three-way merge sort. With three-way merge sort. तर त्यामध्ये रन 1 च्या व्हॅल्यू आहेत 3, 5, 12, 15. मी चॅट बॉक्सला टाकले बघा. 3, 5, 12, 15. रन 2 चे आहेत 2, 4, 10, 17. आणि रन 3 चे आहेत 1, 6, 8, 18. Okay. Then next, demonstrate buffer handling mechanism. Demonstrate buffer handling mechanism for two-way merge sort. Buffer handling mechanism for two-way merge sort using parallel operation with demonstrate buffer handling mechanism for two-way merge sort using parallel operation with suitable example. The next, explain K-way merge sort mechanism. Explain K-way merge sort mechanism using floating buffer concept. Next one, explain winner tree mechanism. Explain winner tree mechanism with example. Explain winner tree mechanism with example. Next, write a note on loser tree. Write a note on loser tree. The next question, write a note on WEPL, that is weighted length, weighted WEPL. Its full form is weighted external path length. Weighted external path length. Next, explain Huffman tree along with example. Explain Huffman tree along with example. Then next, explain Huffman code along with example. Explain Huffman code along with example. Then next, draw a Huffman tree. Draw a Huffman tree for the given list. Draw a Huffman tree for the given list 5, 10, 21, 41, 82, 100. So that particular example is posted in the chat. You can just see that. Then next, generate Huffman code. Generate Huffman code for each leaf node. Generate Huffman code for each leaf node, and also calculate WEPL same, and also calculate WEPL for the same with suitable example. With suitable example.
Sir, please repeat करा question.
Generate Huffman code for each leaf node, and calculate WEPL for the same. And calculate WEPL for the same with suitable example. And last question, write an algorithm for constructing Huffman tree. Write an algorithm for constructing Huffman tree. Okay, so these are the particular questions related to the first unit, and you just write down the ISC question, ISC 1 question. We'll just post it in chat. Okay, so you just note it down. Two examples are there. One is 2 run with 6 record, and another is 4 runs with 3 record. So you have to just take the plain paper, A4 size paper, and you have to just solve it on that particular paper and submit it.
असाइनमेंट साठी सर पेजेस
नाही, ही असाइनमेंट नाही, ही ISC 1 आहे. त्यामुळे तुम्ही A4 साईजचं कुठलंही पेज घेतलं तरी चालतंय, इट डझंट मॅटर. फक्त लॅबच्या असाइनमेंट घेताना कॉलेजमधले झेरॉक्स सेंटर आहे कॉलेजमध्ये, जिथं आपलं ऑफिस आहे त्याला लागून झेरॉक्स सेंटर आहे. तिथून जर्नल पेजेस घ्यायचे आणि मग त्यावर लिहा. पण ही ISC लिहिताना त्या जर्नल पेजची गरज नाही. तुम्ही A4 साईजचा कुठलाही पेपर घ्या आणि त्याच्यावर लिहा.
ठीक आहे.
तरी सबमिट कधीपर्यंत करायची आहे?
सॅटर्डेला, पुढच्या सॅटर्डेला आपलं ऑफलाईन लेक्चर आहे.
बर.
त्या पुढच्या सॅटर्डेला सगळ्यांनी सबमिट करा. आणि मला सांगा की उद्या लेक्चर घेतले तर चालेल का?
चालेल सर.
मे बी मी
चालेल.
5 संध्याकाळच्या स्लॉटला घेईन. कोणाचं शेड्यूल असेल, कोणाचं वर्किंग असेल इंडस्ट्रीतलं त्यांचं, ठीक आहे. मी 5 नंतर घेईन. So that we will just cover the another unit, that is hashing. So next Saturday is our offline lectures. So just do whatever adjustment you require and just come for that particular lectures.
ओके सर.
Okay. So here we just stop here. So if you have any query, you can ask. Else we will just end the meeting. No problem.